Hey, you, welcome back to the channel. And guys, today we want to talk about Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi. And guys, unless you've been living under a rock or you're just not a Star Wars fan, you're probably aware that the latest new trailer for Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi dropped. And it was a very interesting, fantastic, awesome, all those things trailer. I thought it was a really good trailer. There was a warning that if you didn't want to be spoiled, that maybe you shouldn't watch that trailer. I don't think anything really came across in that trailer that was that dangerous that I don't think we had already kind of seen coming. But anyway, instead of talking about that trailer, I want to talk about what we got in the trailer and something that's been going around online here and there about is Rey going to turn to the dark side? And you know, normally I would say that it's probably gonna be a situation where there's a lot of redemption and maybe Rey, it appears that she's would end up being this good character, but I don't know, with something kind of starting to change my mind about that a bit. Everything just seems too much on track with the first trilogy of the Star Wars movies, specifically going back to episodes 7, 8, and 9, last three. And, of course, involving Luke Skywalker. And we got to see a lot of things play out in this trailer with Rey kind of going through some of his same choices, some of his same trials. But as I had said in another Star Wars review involving Luke Skywalker specifically, was that Luke had tried the Jedi thing, and he didn't think that it was the answer anymore. And that's why he withdrew. And of course, we got to see in the trailer how Luke's really afraid of Rey. He's afraid of her power. She has great power. There have been a lot of theories about who Rey is, but we're really getting this message resonating now throughout the series that these powerful force wielders who are always straddling light and dark, and they're so powerful, they're always a step in the wrong direction or the right direction, or the light side of the force or the dark side of the force, that these are dangerous people. That's really the message. And so much so that Luke Skywalker, I think, is actually being quite wise in saying that we should no longer instruct you and weaponize the force, make the force this very strong thing, because it's important to know that just because a person isn't trained as a Jedi doesn't mean that there aren't force wielders, there aren't people throughout the galaxy who commune with the force, sensitive to the force, and various things like that. So the entire Jedi Order at this point, Luke is saying, is a mistake. Now, throughout the trailer, we got it kind of teasing us with Rey going around saying things like she needs to know her part in it, where does she fit in, and then it kind of cuts to where we have like Kylo Ren extending her hand, kind of just giving me the impression that Luke isn't going to train her to be a Jedi. He's done with the Jedis. He's not going to recreate the similar situation, which I believe he probably did with Kylo Ren, trying to train him in things, as we can see, went wrong. But then it's almost like Kylo Ren is trying to help Rey to understand, hey, you're part of this Force lineage. I'm going to train you, or something like that. And then how the trailers cut, that could be far from what the situation is. But what is clear to me is that the path that Rey's on, and where Luke Skywalker sees this, and and the negative parts of it, shows me that if Rey steers clear of Luke's wisdom, that she may in fact end up, on the dark side. So this idea about Rey being it's really starting to, as I heard it before, and I didn't think a whole lot about it. It's really starting to grab me and go, hey, yeah, I can see this story going this way. We also get Snoke, who we didn't get a very clear view of in episode 7, but we do get him in this particular trailer with Rey, and he seems to be basically using the Force against Rey. Kind of throwback to when Luke was before the Emperor and they were trying to turn him. Now, they were unable to turn Luke Skywalker, and Darth Vader actually, as we got to see, came to his aid, and everything went wrong in that. But my question is, will this play out like episodes 4, 5, and 6? A New Hope, and will it play out like that, or will they surprise us with something different? Maybe Rey does turn, maybe Kylo Ren redeems, or maybe they both join forces and overthrow Snoke, and this entire process starts all over again with Rey and Kylo Ren as now the head of the control and the training. I don't know if they will be called Jedis, or maybe they will be what happens against Luke Skywalker's better judgment, that this is a mistake, that this is a chain of cyclical events that may lead us down the wrong path, with someone being tempted to go over to the dark side, as long as these abilities stay in situations where things can work against them. But anyway, guys, tell me all what you think about, is Rey really going to end up being turned to the dark side? Heard several theories online. Let me know yours. I'm in favor that Rey is going to be turned. I think that they're going to try to switch up on these events that have happened throughout the Star Wars series, because these movies are almost, even if you go back to Phantom Menace episodes 1 through 3, you go to episodes 4 through 6, and then now we're going like 7 through 9 perhaps. So they all seem to be following the same pattern, same crew, same characters in a way. But I don't know. I just feel like they're going to throw us a curveball this time around. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Guys, if you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe. And until next time, take care.